Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Green Kitchen. I'm Amy. Today, I am going to share with you one of my favorite plant-based recipes, and it's black bean salsa. It has lots of wonderful ingredients that are so healthy for you. It takes probably less than 5 minutes, which is about the amount of time that it would take you to bake a sweet potato in the microwave. It has very few ingredients, and they're pretty familiar ingredients, so they're easy to find. Best of all, I like it because it tastes good. So let's get started. Black beans are so delicious and healthy for you. You can buy black beans in a can at the grocery store. I prefer no salt version. You can buy them in the salted version as well. If you wanted to remove the salt, you could just rinse them in a colander in the sink and wash off most of the sodium. What I really like to do is make my own black beans at home. I make them in the pressure cooker, or you could make them on the stovetop. I like it because I can add in the seasonings that I like best. I batch cook them and then freeze them in individual Ziploc bags, and then I can have them 1 cup at a time in a bag, and they're already pre-measured. So let's get started. Here I have the black beans that I was talking about. And now I'm going to add them into the bowl 1 bag at a time. So far, pretty easy, right? What I love about black beans is that they're high in fiber. They help with digestion. They can help lower cholesterol levels, and they are a wonderful plant-based protein source. The next thing that I'm going to be adding is some salsa. I like to get low salt salsa, and you can just look on the ingredients list and you'll see the amount of sodium in the salsa, so they vary. This is a brand that I use, but there's others out there. And I love this. It comes in mild and it comes in a higher heat if you like. So it all depends on what you like and how much heat you want to add into your recipe. Now, before I put the salsa in, I'm going to tell you that this is where you're going to make a decision. Do I want a lumpy kind of texture, or do I want a creamy smoothie kind of texture? I kind of like it in between, actually. So what I can do is I can take a fork and I can mash the beans with a fork like this. Or I can take a potato masher, because that'll make it a little bit faster. And when I mash the beans, I like to rotate the bowl as I'm mashing them. So this way it makes it easy to get all around the different areas of the beans. And I'm not going to mash them to a complete cream, but I am just going to try and get some of the lumps out of there, because that's the texture that I have grown accustomed to. But everybody is different, and you can just experiment with it as you wish. So this is about where I want them to be. And then I'm just going to take that fork and I'm going to scrape off the remaining delicious beans, because I don't want to waste anything. All I have to do is open up this jar and basically just dump it in. So I'm going to dump in this salsa. Now, salsa has tomatoes in it, and tomatoes have lycopene, is a powerful antioxidant and helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Next, what I have is pico de gallo. You can get in mild, or you can get in a higher heat. I just dump it in. Pico de gallo has antioxidants. Of course, it has that lycopene just like the salsa did, but it also has cilantro, and cilantro aids in digestion, and it also can help detoxify the body. Rotel, it has green chilies and tomato, and those chilies are going to add a little heat into the recipe. So if you don't like heat, you may not want to use this. I like the no salt version. I'm just going to dump that in too. Look at all the beautiful colors in there. This sweet potato, it's beautiful. I just took a knife and I slit down the middle. I can just give it a nice squeeze, and look at that. Look how delicious it is. You could have a few of these baked potatoes, and you could put them out at a party or for your family. You can just take this and scoop it up and eat it right out of the bowl like this. You could use whole wheat crackers, and it makes a great dip. Romaine lettuce makes a wonderful boat, and just put that delicious salsa right inside, that black bean salsa right inside of there. I hope that you are going to try this at home and taste it, because it is so delicious, and you can eat all you want until you're comfortably full and know that you're treating your body right. The recipe, of course, is going to be in the description. Until I see all of you again, remember, be strong, be well, and be green.